Hey everybody, happy Friday. It is the last day of the week. We have made it to the end of another week. We only have 2 weeks left before we leave for winter break. We've got to make sure we're doing everything we can in those last 10 days of school to make sure that we are finishing up strong. That means we are getting to class on time. We are focusing in class. We are asking questions. We are completing all of our assignments. 10 days of school left after today. Make sure you make the most of it. Be a pro. We are positive. We are respectful. We take ownership of our learning and our environment and all of our actions. It's okay to make mistakes. People make mistakes. You don't got to be perfect. However, when we make mistakes, it's important that we learn from them. Okay, we got to make sure we're learning from our mistakes, taking ownership of them, saying, hey, I messed up. These are the consequences. Let's move on after that. So be a pro, positive, respectful, take ownership. All right, birthdays. We have some birthdays from yesterday that we didn't get to, so I will include those with today. And then we also have some birthdays for today. So Kayla Swank, Caitlin Dean, Alasan Mamadou, Bokar Mamadou. I believe that those were our birthdays from yesterday. Happy belated to you all. Ren, Jordan, Layla, and Ashley have birthdays today. Happy birthday to all of you. That's a lot of birthdays in 2 days. What is that? 8 birthdays, 2 days. Hope you guys are having wonderful days if your birthday's today, and you had a great birthday yesterday if your birthday was yesterday. All right, moving on. There is no ACE program today. All right, no ACE program after school today. Make sure that you are going home. Going home. All right, we do have quite a few student shout outs, which is awesome because that means that our students are doing great things. This one's from Mrs. Bott. Shout out to Zori and Miley for answering questions and having good classroom discussion over the class novel and taking ownership of their learning. There's that O word, ownership. Thank you for being pros, Zori and Miley. Shout out to Demetrius Chokes for practicing positivity by comforting a friend who was feeling down. It means a lot to show concern and care for your friends. Awesome, Demetrius. And then shout out to Trevor Blaines for taking ownership of his learning in both ELA and social studies. He's been doing a great job at asking for help and slowing down to make sure he gets his work done correctly. Awesome job, Trevor. Those are both from Miss Hoberman. This one's from Miss Healy. She says, I just want my students to know that I miss you all and can't wait to be back with you again. Getting better every day, and we'll see you on Monday. I know you are all working hard and being helpful. Mr. Mack, thanks for working with these awesome students in my absence. You are all pros, and I'm grateful for each of you. That's from Miss Healy. We are very much excited to have Miss Healy back with us on Monday. All right, and one from Mr. Wilson. He said, I'd like to give a shout out to Kayla Cox, Zoe McCoy, and Prashna Bassinet Chetri for always making me laugh at lunch and being so helpful. Again, that's from Mr. Wilson. All right, I want to remind you, E plus R does equal O. Events, things will happen to you in your life that you do not have control over. How you respond to that is what's important. Make sure you are pressing pause, thinking about all of your possible choices and possible responses, and picking the one that's going to lead to the best outcome. Don't let your emotions get in the way. Sometimes when events happen to us, we get emotional and we just make irrational decisions. Press pause, stop and think about what you want your response to be so that you can have an outstanding outcome. I want to share a little bit of information about our National Junior Honor Society. So this is something new that we are starting, and we have waited until now because we needed semester grades to be able to determine which students are eligible for National Junior Honor Society. So the MSN chapter of the National Junior Honor Society is finally here. Below are a few details with more to come, including links, timelines, and a website with all you need to know. Stay tuned for that. So who is eligible for National Junior Honor Society? This is for people who are in the second semester of sixth grade, okay, or seventh or eighth graders. So what that means is that when we do our National Junior Honor Society selections, everyone is eligible depending on what grade you are in. However, candidates eligible for election to the chapter shall have a minimum cumulative GPA of 3.5. So what that means is a B is worth 3 and A is worth 4. And you have to have a 3.5. So you're probably going to need to have all A's and B's with at least the same number of A's that you have B's. And then upon meeting the grade level and GPA standards, candidates shall then be considered based on their service, leadership, character, and citizenship. So National Junior Honor Society is a very prestigious organization. When you go to the high school, they have a National Honor Society. And this is something that's really important. They do a lot of service stuff. Colleges really like to see that you were involved in extracurriculars, things like a National Junior Honor Society and a National Honor Society. So I'm really excited that we are starting that here at Middle School North. Our two teachers leading that are Miss Healy and Mr. Scuds. So if you have more questions about National Junior Honor Society, reach out to Mr. Scuds or Mrs. Healy. Softball reminder, there's a QR code to scan to sign up. There are a couple places around the building where you will see softball signups with the QR code. Go ahead and scan that for more information. And that is it for our announcements for today and for this week. If no one has told you yet today, you are loved. We love you here at Middle School North. You belong here. You do have all the tools to be successful. We know you can do it. We've got your back. Hope you have a